Shalom, shalom, call halal, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. That's giving all praise to the Most High, in the name of His only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. My name is Ibar from the Prophets in Babylon camp down here in Tampa, Florida. And I'm going to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us His truth, and truth is sincerity. Peace and salutations to the full elect scattered abroad. In this video, the title says, an ignorant black American man went to fight for Ukraine, and he's constantly being abused by his sergeant and white supremacist Ukrainian Nazis. So this Jake, he went to go fight in the Ukrainian war in sympathy for those Ukrainians. But as Russia said, those people are being ruled and controlled by neo-Nazis. And those neo-Nazis hate you, Jakes, man. So how you go join an army? And, you know, there's a famous quote from the movie Boys in the Hood. There is no place for a black man in a white man's army. But this Jake being ignorant, okay, and probably been misled by his, peers and his family, went and joined that army. And now he's over there getting abused by, his own team. Okay, this is why, let this be an eye opener. Do not join the military. Okay, do not join Esau's military, thinking that everything is okay. Now I'm gonna play the video. Before we play, let's grab this. Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. It says, "For my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge." A lack of knowledge of what? The scriptures. Because you don't have the knowledge of the scriptures, you don't know who you are. You find yourself in a predicament like this, and it's causing you to be destroyed. "For my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. See that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children." Okay? Because our people, they have rejected the ways of YAHAWASHI and seeking YAHAWASHI, and instead they rather go, side with the devil. They find themselves lost doing things like this. Okay, now let's play this video.
If you look closely, one injury is mostly on my face. I've got bruising, scarring. I've got 9 injuries. I've got injuries on my arm, my chest, my neck, my jaw especially. It hurts when I chew, especially in my facial area right here. Today's the 28th of October. I hope you get this message. If you look closely, one injury is mostly on my...
You saw that. Okay, you said it was, pretty much, this happened like a couple weeks ago. Okay, he put his message out. And you got this Jake over there fighting for the Ukrainian war, getting his ass beat, man. That's why we tell you, Jake, serve YAHAWASHI. Don't be trying to serve, Esau and his military, man. It says, okay, well. Yeah, so pretty much just people saying how he, don't have no sympathy for him. Okay, and really you can't, okay, because you went over there, being ignorant, envying your oppressor, okay, thinking that they love you and stuff, and next thing you know, they got you over getting your ass beat, man. You see? He says, Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31, "Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways." For you to go to boot up and suit up to go fight in a war that got nothing to do with you, between two Edomites over there going back and forth, just shows you Jake is lost, man. Jake is lost. Okay? It says, "Envy thou not the oppressor." People saying that they don't think he black American. They say like an African. Who knows, man? They probably did find this guy from over there in Africa and dressed him up as an American, however you may have it. But at the end of the day, I believe this is a Jake. Okay, and obviously he's getting, you know, catching judgment over there. It says Proverbs chapter 3 verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor and choose none of his ways. Going to join this man's military, that's choosing his ways. Okay, you're thinking that, you know, you're gonna be found, you know, you're gonna get, you know, all this, you know, honor and praise from going over there and thinking you're doing something good, and then you find out that you actually not. Even the people over there are evil as fuck, man. And Russia, you know, has a point about those devils, man. There's a video out about, you know, Russia was talking about those biolabs, and it was a video. I got to find it and do a video on it again. But so many videos, man. But they actually, you know, showed the damn biolabs. Okay, they actually, you know, admitted that they had biolabs over there. You know, and then they showed the pathogens and how they destroy the pathogens in case Russia came over there. So, man, you know, this is why, you know, you can't believe it, what America tells you, what you see on TV. Okay, and if you do, you know, it's going to cause you to be destroyed. It's going to cause you to be destroyed, man. Let's go here. And this is why it's important to know who your enemy is. It's important to know who your power is. It's important to know who you are. Because if not, you're going to find yourself in a predicament that you don't want to be in. Now you find yourself trying to tell the whole, you know, making videos to the whole world for them to save you. Ecclesiasticus, or the book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse. Let's go to verse 10. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So you can't trust your enemy. These people are enemies, and you going over there, you putting your trust in them, putting your life in their hands, and you ain't got to worry about the Russian soldiers. You got to worry about your own, you know, counterparts and the army that you signed up for. You see, it says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. I don't want to be nowhere with no Edomites where they got guns and shit, man. Okay, I don't want. That's why the Lord said. And we ain't supposed to make no covenant with the heathen. When you go and you sign those contracts, they own your ass, man. They own your ass, okay? It says, though he humble himself and go crouching, take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. You're going to realize this man the devil. He's going to start to show his horns. He's going to start to show you who he is, man. You know? And it's also show that we Jake. This man getting his ass beat all the across the other side of the world. Okay, they probably got, you know, Ukrainian fucking racial slurs for him. Okay, those proverbs and those bywords still under the curses, man. It says, set him not by thee, lest when he overthrow thee, he stand in thy place, and neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at thy last remember my words and be pricked therewith. You're supposed to remember these words. You're supposed to remember, nah, man, I can't be around them people. Them people try to kill me, man. You see what they did to my people, man? Not to mention they fucking neo-Nazis over there. It says, who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beasts? And that's why you see in the comments is, I have no sympathy for any black man going to Ukraine fighting for that country. Ain't nobody gonna have no sympathy for you, brother. He looking crazy. Look at him. Look at him. Let me get it good. Look at him. He looking crazy. He get over to getting his ass beat, and nobody gonna have sympathy for you because you how they said you signed up for that shit, man. It says, so one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity? You went to the devil, and now you over there getting defiled by the devil. The devil over there punishing you, man. It says, for I will for a while he will abide with thee, but if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry. So at first he gonna act like he your best friend. You know, he all there for you, and before you know it, you know, he coming across your head. You know. It says, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagined how to throw thee into a pit. They got you over there speaking real sweetly, but then they started showing you how they really feel about you, and now they're trying to kill his ass. It says and listen, them Ukrainian neo-Nazis, they ain't gonna go beat up on them Russian troops, but if they because they got a nigga over there, they gonna have their way. You see, Russia, hey man, Russia, you know, you do something to one of their troops, you know, they gonna, you know, how they say it, you know, how they say it, what's the word? It's like backfire or something like that, or however you say it, whatever, for lack of better words, that, you know, that they're gonna try to get back. But, you know, a nigga has no army. A nigga has no, you know, military to back it up, to back him up and protect him. That's why he got to make these videos to the whole world, hoping that somebody, you know, by the grace of God, come over there and help him. And then America, you know, because they're funding Ukraine, they're going to bury this video, man. They're going to bury this video. It says, for a while he will, also like an enemy speaking sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagined how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. And that's what happened to this chick. He got undermined. You know, he got, deceived. Okay, for trusting in the wicked, man, following the wicked, putting your, life in the hands of the wicked, really, you know. And this is what the Lord told us to beware of these devils, man. Okay, beware of them and don't, you know. Look at this. This is First Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 11. It says, in those days went there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow. And that's what niggas gonna do. They're gonna try to get cool, get back, good with these heathens. Trying to, join y'all an oppressor. Okay, instead of just trusting in the Lord. It says, so this device pleased them well. Then certain of the people were so for herein that they went to the king, who gave them license to do after the ordinances of the heathen. That's what they do. And then you go sign up for all this bullshit, and you go, shave your face and put on your camo and, spit shine your boots, and you out there, with the rest of the heathens. And then this happened the fourth time, and it's happened all over again amongst our people. This is how we know who Israel is. It says, whereupon they built a place of exercise at Jerusalem according to the customs of the heathen, which is like a gym, where they would go in there, gymnos, and they would be naked and shit, following the ways of the heathen, and you see the same type of spirit in the military, man. When they go there, they work out. You got dudes in a gym together. They all be, showering together and shit, man. That's, some sick shit. Verse 15, and made themselves uncircumcised and forsook the holy covenant. So instead of start following the ways of YAHAWASHI, serving YAHAWASHI, you rather go join the heathen. It says, and joined themselves to the heathen and was sold to do mischief. Okay, and that's why they sent your ass over there to be, teamed up with some neo-Nazis that want to kill your ass anyways, man. Jake is sadish, Jake is simple. And that's why a lot of people are not going to make it. They're going to be destroyed because what you side with the enemy, man. Okay? And then siding with the enemy, it's going to come a great judgment. It's going to come a great judgment, man. He's showing his face. His face is all beat up. And that's scary to be stuck over there, amongst some damn devils and how they, abusing you and shit. Okay, let me read that caption again. It says, an ignorant black American man went to go fight for Ukraine, and he's constantly being abused by his sergeant and white supremacist Ukrainian Nazi, I guess the rest of the soldiers or whatever. And that shows you, man, that YAHAWASHI is to be feared, man. Hey, the Lord can have you deceived to go over there and find yourself, fighting in a damn army with motherfuckers that hate you. It says, apparently this is Bradley Berkey, a misguided black American that decided to join Ukrainian armed forces. Now he has second thoughts after constantly getting beaten up and abused by his sergeant and fellow soldiers. It says, somebody says, so you're telling me joining up with a bunch of neo-Nazis is a bad idea? He says, somebody said he doesn't look like a black American. Well, what does a black American look like? Okay. But it says, but that's besides the point. This is what happens when you believe Western propaganda. One should question everything, and that's true. His name is Bradley Berkey. This is clearly black with an American accent. Somebody said he should have known better. Didn't he see how the Ukrainians treated the African students studying there when they tried to leave? When the EST started, they didn't let any of them on the trains. They had to walk 4 or 5 days to the Romanian border to get out. It's a Nazi state, and that's true, man. That's also why Russia is over there blowing that motherfucker up. Okay. And America's is the one that's sending fucking them all this money. He said he wanted to fight alongside people that don't even view him as human. What did he expect? I don't think he knew. Look at the state of corporate media. I mean, well, it ain't hard to figure out, but you got Jake. That's simple, man. Let me grab that. This is Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are Sodom's children. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. You see? So our people, you know, they just simple, man. You know, they got no understanding. They're wise to do evil. Okay, but that's pretty much the point. I ain't gonna drag it out. You know, it's an unfortunate situation for this Jake, but you know, he's gonna have to think a little hard about, you know, his life decisions. You see his eye all bruised up. They would have beaten his ass, man. They would have beaten Jake down. He probably came in there smiling, thinking everything was sweet, thinking he had a solid team. And now he would have, you know, with a damn beat up face. Seek YAHAWASHI, why he may be found. The Deputy 7 say Shalom, Kwame Sharala, Abad Babal.